How are you? So, in our last class, we studied about microscope and history of cell. Today we are going to study about staining. We are going to study about staining. It is difficult to observe the cells under a microscope. Why? It is because mostly they are transparent and colorless. We use various colored stains, dyes to observe the structure of cell and its components. So, what is staining? The process of coloring cell and their parts is called staining. The process of coloring cells and their parts is called staining. After staining, the cells are mounted on a glass slide and observed under a microscope. Some common stains are saffronin, hyoscine, methylene blue and crystal violet. Now our next topic is cell number, shape and size. We will start with cell number. On the basis of number of cells, there are two types of organisms. On the basis of number of cells, how many types of organisms are there? They are of two types. Unicellular organisms and multicellular. So, on the basis of number of cells, there are two types of organisms. Unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. When we talk about unicellular organisms, organisms made up of a single cell is called unicellular organisms. Example, amoeba, paramecium, euglena, chlamydomonas, bacterium and yeast. In a unicellular organism, all the basic function like respiration, excretion and reproduction are performed by a single cell. What does it mean? It means that unicellular organisms are made up of single cell, one cell, and all the basic functions are performed by that particular single cell. Now, multicellular organisms. Organisms made up of many cells are called multicellular organisms. Examples are tree, bird, grass, insect, cow, lizard. We human beings are multicellular organisms. Multicellular organisms are made up of millions and billions of cells. In multicellular organisms, different functions are carried out by different cells, specialized cells. Slide please. Shape and size of cells. Shape and size of cells vary, but all of these are ultimately determined by the specific function. Some cells can change their shapes like amoeba, WBC, white blood cells, but plants and animals have almost fixed shapes. Smallest cell is mycoplasma, PPLO. Largest cell is ostrich egg. Longest animal cell is nerve cell. Longest animal cell is nerve cell. A micrometer or micron is 1,000 of a millimeter. Next slide please. Next slide. Next slide. Next. Now we are going to see the unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. They are different. Sir, they differ in what way? Unicellular organisms are made up of single cell. while multicellular organisms are made up of many number of cells. Unicellular organisms are single cell able to perform all the life processes like obtaining food, respiration, excretion, growth and reproduction. While in multicellular organisms, cells have a similar basic structure and similar basic life activities. Unicellular organisms cannot be divided into two cells. They are also called acellular organisms like amoeba, paramecium, euglena, chlamydomonas. Now, multicellular organisms, tissues form organs and organs give rise to organ system that perform special functions. Example, plants, animals and fungi. Now we'll study about cell shape. Cells are of different shape: spherical, spindle shaped, branched, bean shaped and elongated. So, cell shape. Cells are of different shapes. Spherical, example, ovum, red blood cells. They are spherical in shape. Spindle shaped, example, smooth muscle cell. They are spindle shaped. Spindle shaped means like balloon. Have you seen at your home? Balloon. They are spindle shaped. Branched, example, bone cells. Bean shaped, example, guard cells in stomata. And elongated, example, nerve cells. They are elongated. Some cells have definite shape. They keep on changing their shapes. What did I say? Some cells may not have a definite shape. They keep on changing their shapes. Example, amoeba. The shape of cells depends on the function it performs. Red blood cells are spherical, disc-shaped. This shape helps them to hold more oxygen. It also helps them to flow through the narrow blood capillaries. Nerve cells. Nerve cells are elongated. Their length helps them to conduct messages throughout the body. They conduct messages throughout the body. Skin cells are flat. What are skin cells? They are flat. This shape helps them to protect the underlying parts of the body. Guard cells of stomata are bean shaped. This shape helps them to open and close the stomata. Muscle cells of heart are spindle shaped. This shape helps in contraction and relaxation. Now we are going to study about cell size. We are going to study about cell size. The size of the cell varies. Most cells are very small. The size of cells in all the organisms are measured in micrometer. Is measured in micrometer is measured in micrometer. 1 micron or micrometer is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 3 millimeters. 1 micron or micrometer is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 3 millimeters. The smallest cells are bacteria, 0.1 to 0.5 micrometer. The largest cell is the egg of an ostrich, 170 millimeter by 130 millimeter. In the human body, the red blood cell is the smallest cell, that is 7 to 8 micrometer, and the nerve cell is the longest cell, about 100 micrometer. Now, this was all about cell number, shape and size. Tomorrow we will read about cell theory. So, you just read the topic cell theory and we'll discuss the topic tomorrow. Thank you, students.